Good day, investors. How's your day going? Today we're going to talk about 3 easy ways to DCA into different investments. I'm sitting here by the Mississippi River, walking along the trail, and it's a pretty day outside. So keep listening. The third way I think is the easiest way to DCA because it happens automatically. So stay tuned to find out more. So DCA, what does it mean to DCA? DCA is an acronym. It means for dollar cost averaging. By the way, that's a pretty cool little stump of a tree there. So on the trail. Anyways, dollar cost averaging. That means that you don't even pay attention to the price too much. You just invest. On a regular basis, like once a week or once a month or every paycheck. There's some ducks out there. See if I can get some ducks. Let me zoom in a little bit. It's pretty cool. Anyway, so you're doing it on a regular basis. Once a week, once every paycheck on a regular basis. So it doesn't matter what the price is, you invest a certain amount in. And I do this as well. This is what I do. I'll leave a link to the Medium page where I talk about that, how I end up doing it. Every paycheck I invest a certain amount. Every week I'll move investments from one place to another place, from one investment to another place. And every month I buy a certain amount. And I just record the price. It doesn't matter. I don't look at it, whether it's a good price or a bad price. I just kind of buy in on a regular basis. And so it kind of works. Over time, you end up building your stack. Your average price gets leveled out between the highs and the lows. So it works out pretty good. A second way that you can do that, you can DCA, is, let's see here. Let me look at this chair here. Got lots of distractions here on the trail. The fire chair, this little chair has got a head on it. So it's kind of freaky. Anyway, another way to DCA is whenever you have extra money. Like, for example, you make extra money working overtime on a paycheck or something like that. Here's another chair. Or you get a tax refund or Windfall. And so you just invest whenever that happens. You don't really pay attention to the price. Here's some more chairs. That's pretty cool. You don't really pay attention to the price. You just invest a certain percentage whenever that happens. It's not as regular as doing it weekly or monthly or with every paycheck or whatever on a regular basis. But if you continue to dollar cost average whenever that happens, you're still going to end up with a pretty good price, pretty decent price. And it averages out between the highs and the lows of what happened between the different times. Let's see if I can get more and zoomed into those ducks over there. I've been watching those ducks. They're just in the river. So anyway, so I end up doing that too. For example, there we go. Whenever tax season happened and I got some extra money or I got some overtime, I end up DCAing into that a little bit as well and just grow my stack. If you're a long-term investor, then that works out really well. The third way is actually, I think, the easiest way. I'm gonna have a seat. The third way is the easiest way to do it. And that's if you have something like a cashback card or something that gives you cash back. I have a couple of apps that do that. And I got their links in the description. I use the Rakuten app and I use the Upside app. And I also use my Gemini card. The way I do that with the Upside and the Rakuten is they pay me in cash and I send it to PayPal, and then I DCA once a month when that happens. With the Gemini card, it's actually the easiest way. I think it's the easiest way because it happens automatically. Every time I spend something or I use the card or whatever, it gives me a certain percentage back. And I can choose whatever crypto I want it to come back. I made a video about it. You can actually look at the previous video and learn more about it, but it pays me in Bitcoin pretty much instantly, just about every time. So anyway, so what are the results of DCAing? Well, for me, I DCA a lot into Bitcoin. So over time, I don't know if you've watched the Bitcoin price, but it's gone up and it's gone down. And so right now the price is about 71,000. But my average price is around 44 because I DCA into it on a regular basis. And it's worked out really well for me. So I enjoy it. Hey, how's it going? So it gives me a really good price. So instead of 71,000, my average price is around the mid 40s because I've been buying in for 2 years, 3 years, however long since, actually about 2.5 years maybe. And so it's worked out really well for me for that. Oh, there was something that just splashed over there in the river. Maybe some fish. Anyway, a little bit, get that sun out of there. So, which way do you like? Which way do you DCA? Or is this something new? Let me know in the comments. Do you DCA on a weekly basis? Or a monthly basis? Or regular basis? A certain amount of time goes by? Or do you DCA with every time you get a windfall, like a tax refund or extra money for working overtime at your job or selling something or whatever it is? Or do you DCA automatically? Or do you do all three? So which one is your favorite way? Which one do you think is the easiest way? I think the automatic way is the easiest way, so I use it a lot. But I do all three of them. So anyways, remember, this is not financial advice. I don't know it all. We're still learning. This has been the Learning Investor. So talk to y'all later.